Hello everyone, this is Double R Gamers here, and this is Remzi with a dash. I've just finished playing about an hour and a half of Grid 2. I haven't played the first one. I've only started playing the second one. I'm more of a Need for Speed guy. I've been playing Need for Speed ever since the PS2 days, and I was always looking for a game that was sort of like that, but just a bit better. Just has that edge over Need for Speed. I always thought that they were the market leaders in terms of racing games, but I played Grid 2 and I'm surprised. I think it was actually really good. I think it was one of the best racing games I've ever played on the PS3, and that's hands down without a doubt. Because first, I haven't played Grid 1, so I don't know if it's got the same things as Grid 1. But in terms of Need for Speed, it beats it in so many levels. In terms of damage, yeah, the whole realism is amazing. I love the whole realism of it, and I wanted the whole realistic thing before, and I went to get Gran Turismo 5, and it was the biggest disappointment of my life. So Gran Turismo 5 tried the whole damage technique, so you can damage your car and things like that, but it just didn't work. But with this game also has the damage, and it actually works. It affects handling, and damage is more frequent in this sort of game because you're trying to avoid, because you're playing in narrow roads and things like little fields and stuff. There's an aspect of realism because you're trying to avoid hitting people at the same time, because you don't want to hit people, do big collisions, and then end up not being able to continue the race. So it is quite good. It's more tactical in that sense. There's also that flashback thing. This flashback thing that they have. I don't know if they have it in the first one, but you press triangle and you get a flashback. This flashback is basically, you can go back in time and you can edit some mistakes that you made. So sometimes like you can, the turnings, to be honest, the turnings in the game are actually quite difficult. So you need that flashback. You get about 5 flashbacks in a game, but to be honest, you will use them. At first I was like, this is a sort of way of cheating, but it's not. You need them because you don't want to restart the whole game, and the turnings are really difficult to do. You can't just turn and be done with, or just hit the rails and then you're okay. Like on Need for Speed, you can just hit the rails and nothing happens. In this game, one mistake and you can smash your car up and you'll be lost. So really, the flashbacks are to prevent them sort of things from happening, because in a game there's so many hard turn-ins. In one race there's so many hard turn-ins that you need the flashbacks. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Also, the minor faults of it is the loading. The loading time takes ages. The graphics are quite good. I think the graphics are good. Better than Need for Speed, definitely. I can't remember Gran Turismo 5, but I think they're pretty much on the same level. The one thing that I didn't really like was the fact that there wasn't really a storyline to begin with. As soon as you press the one-player game, you just go straight into a match. You just go straight into racing. It just you press the one-player game and it just goes 3, 2, 1, and you're racing straight away. So that's one thing I didn't really see the point of, and that race didn't. To be honest, that race didn't mean anything. The main reason why they done it is just so that people will know the controls and stuff. But I don't know. I prefer having a little storyline before you start racing. I don't know. I wasn't used to that, so some people might prefer it, some people might not. But that race was only really for the buttons and the controls, so it wasn't actually to do with the career in itself. So I suppose it's not too bad. The only thing I can criticise this game on so far is just the loading time. That's it. But then again, sometimes the loading time is really quick. But it's when you have a cutscene after a cutscene, it starts getting a bit long. The loading time actually takes quite a while. So that's the only thing I can criticise it on. Out of 10, I'll probably give it 9 out of 10. I'll probably give it 9 out of 10. And I'll recommend it to everyone. I would say go out and buy it straight away if you're a really good racing fan and you've played all the Need for Speeds and you love them, and you've played Gran Turismo. I suppose not as real as Gran Turismo, but it is a fun game, and Need for Speed is meant to be a fun game as well. So I think this is actually a better game, and I would recommend it to everyone. So 9 out of 10 from me. Peace.